Okay.
There's a reason why Americans are not shown what Israeli society thinks and believes on camera.
Okay.
We're only shown a very sanitized version of what Israeli society thinks and believes because they handpick spokespeople with American accents to speak to Americans. Israelis don't ever speak for themselves. And I thought maybe if just Americans knew, if they could see the truth, if they could see the war crimes on camera, surely this would change. I'm sick of seeing just pro-Israel propaganda constantly. That's all I've seen my entire life. I grew up never understanding even what Gaza was. We just grow up in America thinking that Israel's the 51st state. You know, I mean, Israel can do no wrong. It's the only democracy in the Middle East. And so to learn the truth was harrowing and infuriating. And I felt people need to know. People need to know the context of the situation. And sadly, the vast majority of American citizens just have no idea what is really going on because of this overcomplication of a very, very simple, clear-cut issue. And rapid thing that we can do is isolate Israel culturally because, of course, they are really integrated in the global economy, and that's going to be really hard to uncouple. They have done a very good job with spy systems, with defense technology, and they're very integrated economically. So culturally, it's up to us to advocate for people to never go there. We need to expose Israel as a genocidal, monstrous state. And if people go there, we have to shame them. And so the academic boycott, celebrities, we need to just constantly hound them and never let them hear the end of it if they go and play in Israel. And that, I think, is going to be the most impactful thing that we can do. But at the end of the day, if BDS weren't the solution, why has Israel invested so much into undermining the BDS movement? Why are they so threatened by BDS? Because they know that the tide of justice is inevitable, and they know that BDS is what will bring accountability and the fall of apartheid. And that is why they have preemptively passed all of these laws across the states, because they want to make it as difficult as possible.
Okay.
But divestment, and it's happening. It's happening across the country, and it's starting at college campuses. It's happening at city council, and it's beautiful because it's just a matter of time. I imagine a world without Zionism.
Okay.
And so at this point, I fear that Israeli society is far too fascist to be able to have a two-state solution. I mean, we already know the Likud Charter declared from the river to the sea. They